Day 64. Hey, what are you doing today? I can see it in my eyes. I'm tired today. Uh, Mentally, physically, just one of those days where you just kind of, where I'm just kind of dragging. I don't know what, I guess I had a pretty good workout, and then did a couple hours of yard work yesterday out in the sun, and didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. So I guess the combination of all those things kind of add up and made me feel a little frazzled. But it's day 64. Clipped off 64 days on this endeavor so far. I guess the point is to keep it moving, and these small little struggles that come up, like having a day like this, is it's easy to fall off track and stay off track. And as I've alluded to before, it's kind of having a regular procedures that I go about throughout my day help keep me on track, help me maintain that. However, I really feel like I'm really hungry. I'm really craving some new piece of knowledge, some new just something. I'm reviewing a lot of the information I've picked up over the last or the first 60, 63, 64 days now. And I want something fresh. I want something, I want something to hit me really hard. I want something to re-energize me. I'm really looking hard to try to find that piece of information, or that path to go down. Still staying on, still hitting all the basics, but sometimes it's just nice to have that piece of information, that direction, that gets the energy, gets the blood flowing, gets the energy going. One thing I just wanted to kind of hit on is I've noticed that my stress level is way down. I guess the way that I'm looking at my life, the way that I'm looking at my job, the way I'm, how I observe myself, how I treat other people, just the basic change that's gone on over the last 2 months. I don't put the same emphasis that I put on certain things. Time has less of a value. Money has less of a value. My situation has less of a value. What's become more important is having respect for myself in situations. Having when tough things come up, accepting them as a challenge and trying to learn from them. If there's a monotonous piece of work that I have to do, I try to do it in a meditative or a prayer kind of state, and try to just look at it a little bit differently. With the tediousness, sometimes use that as time to think. For example, I have a pretty good sized yard I have to take care of, and I could jump on a riding mower, but to push a lawnmower, a non-powered lawnmower at that, for the exercise part of it, but to push that lawnmower back and forth, it literally takes me about 2.5 hours to mow my grass. But that's a lot of thought time. I'm surrounded by a lot of beautiful things. They used to be outside, and that sense of accomplishment, that sense of doing something, and that there's a meditativeness in it, that before I might have looked at that task as time consuming. I might have worried about how much time it took up. I might have worried about the fact that I'm kind of trapped or stuck in this situation that I don't want to be in. But it just kind of goes to show how different pieces of information opening up different ways of thinking and different ways of looking at situations really changes my outlook as a person, and my enjoyment of things. It's all in the interpretation and the reaction, versus I think before I was just living a very reactive kind of way of living, just kind of, you know, living through the ego, and just being reactive to situations. And if I didn't like something, you know, then I would let that miserableness of the situation dwell on me, versus me being in control of the situation. Even if it's not something I don't want to do, I can turn it around, I can control it, and I can make it into something that I want to do. Boy, I can really hear myself dragging today, huh? Yeah, but also, you know, that another thing that leads to is, you know, my relationship. It feels like it's gotten a lot stronger. Just my overall, you know, my overall outlook is much better. I don't know if I should say too much more today. Just kind of dragging the bottom, and you know, I'm gonna go dig for something to pull me out of this. And whether that be physical activity. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I've been doing this thing where it's almost like a meditative walk, and I don't know if there's you know, something to it or not, but listening to a certain kind of music, and just concentrating on almost like walking lines, like walking the lines of a parking lot. And when I get to the end, I stop and I walk back, and you know, just concentrating on the movement, trying to clear my mind and empty my mind, letting the music kind of take me over. And it's been a very cleansing thing. I can't even come up with words today, I'm so tired. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna go walk back and forth on a line and listen to some weird music, and let my head and my soul and my body and everything just kind of cleanse and clear itself out, and see what comes to me from there. But something's got to change. I need something new. So I'm on a quest for that new avenue. Quest for a new avenue. So anyway, hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.